Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in, welcome back, or welcome. Welcome in the codes from the elementals here. My spider plant. Here, So welcome in. Whew, I've been sitting here. It is 8:22. So there's your code as I roll up on 2 seconds, 22 seconds on the timer. 911 is significant. This message may not be for everyone, but maybe it is. I don't know. You got to feel into that. You got to use your discernment. Talking a little bit more of discernment, learning what discernment is. It's something you remember, you come back to when you start clearing the static, the noise, you heal the trauma, the hurt, and the pain, drop the masks, the seeing beyond the illusions. All right, there's many ways that becomes more active, and that's as the human species are going to need moving forward is discernment. It's not trying to feel or think into that and needing the proof that this is true. You feel into this, you know into this, you see into this, and you hear into this. You feel into the field of what the truth is. All right, remember, you are here, and you are here, you're in it to win it. You're in it to win it, and you cannot fail. You're in it to win it, and you cannot fail. This is your sign. This is your sign. If you were asking for a sign, here I am. Here I am, hitting record in the morning, just sitting in my PJs, trying to feel into what the next move is, and the next move was to hit record. Probably do some light language. I haven't sure what wants to come through. I'll tap in, maybe just some free flow, free form. Goonies is significant. Goonies came through. I haven't seen Goonies in a while, but what came through with Goonies, what I wrote down in my journal 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was, 2 days ago, is each character was in its own uniqueness, right? We know if you're from the 80s, like I am, each character had their own uniqueness, and that's what made them the Goonies. Even when we came into towards the end, where Sloth became the Goonie, okay? If you don't know the reference, you can go check out that movie. Maybe you're meant to receive some signs, synchronicities, information, key codes. Maybe it's going to unlock something a little deeper within you. All right, I'm moving around because I'm holding my phone here. Normally I prop it up, but so bear with the messy and the magical. All right. Whew. So remember, while you are creating, because there's been a big message coming from my channel and many channels that it's time to create, it's time to post, it's time to say the thing, do the thing, be the thing, express the thing. And basically, while creating, you care not the other opinions. You care not the opinions of others. You care not the opinions of others. Thoughts, opinions, actions, reactions to who you are authentically being. So basically, you give zero fucks what other people think about you. We're just going to boil it down. You care not of the opinions of others while you are creating, expressing, and being you. Whether you're dancing in public, playing, singing, creating content, posting that, I don't care if they're family members or friends or coworkers. You don't care. You just get to the point where you just don't care because it's time to express. Because those people that are ready to hear your expression, feel your expression, know your expression, hear your expression, things that hear your expression, see your expression, feel your expression, and know your expression will show up. Remember, if you build it, you create it, they will come, right? And you just need to just not care. We have given so much energy away of caring what other people think about us over the years. I know I have. It's part of the programming and conditioning. It's part of what my journey has been. The childhood, the upbringing, the hurt, the pain, the trauma, the abandonment, all of it. That's part of that. But once you get to the nuts and bolts, you go within and you start clearing all that junk, that static, those massive piles of shit, those dust bunnies that have been stored away, stuffed away. You start cleaning house, which is your temple, your physical avatar, your field, your energetic field, your multidimensional field, your multi-layer bodies that you have, you have 12 layers to your field, and probably even more. Remember that. And it's just time to create, and you're here, you're in it to win it, and you can't fail. Remember, it's not what you do, it's the frequency and energy you do it in, right? that's going to be your greatest reward. That's how the universe will compensate you. When you do what you do in your truth, in your authenticity, in your truest expression of your soul, your essence, your flavor, your color, the universe will compensate you, and you're in it to win it, and you can't fail. Source says you can't fail. All right, and this is your sign. This is your sign. This is go time. It's time to do that now. So if you've been hesitating and denying and delaying and avoiding and putting the blinders on, things get really, really uncomfortable. And they get really loud in the field. They get really uncomfortable and really loud. And the more you ignore, the more you deny, the more you delay, the universe will bring in those tower moments to shift things, because that's what your soul is wanting. Your human and ego is just not supposed to get it. Kicking and screaming, basically. Your ego might be kicking and screaming right now. And remember, your voice holds frequencies. Your voice holds frequencies. You're not just receiving a human message or an intergalactic message or a cosmic message or a message from source, because it's all of that. But you're also receiving frequencies and energies that activate something within you, whether that's remembrance, whether that's removing static from your field, whether it's removing blocks from your field that you didn't know you were still had in your field that's resisting you from creating. All right? When people have an emotional reaction around you because you speak, because you express, there's a reason for it. You activate them. You activate things within them. You activate a remembrance in them. And you activate remembrance parts of them that they had forgotten when we incarnated, right? So just breathe. So more than likely people either love you and hate you. There's usually no middle ground, all right? Because you trigger and you activate people. And you might not know always. Sometimes you will. And that's all perfect. And it's just, if it triggers you because you trigger them, it's just for you to go a little deeper into that portal, into that vortex back to self, because your triggers are your portals, your vortals, your vortexes. Just to clear that up. You know, I had that happen months ago, and you just address it on the spot. You don't continue. What we get really good at is alchemizing on the spot. We quit burying and suppressing and denying and delaying. And these wounds, we feel it. We're like, all right, what do I need to address? What do I need to clear up? What is this triggering? What is this core seed that needs to be cleared, loved, seen, and released? Because we're basically loving it, thanking it for teaching us, whatever it is. But the more you delay, you deny, and you bury, confirmation itch, the more uncomfortable it's going to be. It's not punishment. Your soul wants nothing more than to express itself, stand in its truth and its authenticity. More than ever. 811 on the timer. All right, I'm just your reminder to share along the codes, the frequencies, the energies of remembrance of whatever it is meant to activate within you, whatever it's meant to help you remember who you are, to help plant those seeds, to ignite you, inspire you, and excite you for what's coming next, of what you are, your truth, your authenticity. And Source wants nothing more than to compensate you, me, us, the collective, for this, because it's time. The time is now. All right. And if you have not started creating, start creating. If you have, continue to create. Maybe express in all sorts of different ways. I express so many ways. Videos like this, light language, affirmations with light language with music, card pulls, oracle pulls, whatever it is, light language in nature. However I'm called to, sitting in different places, sharing my videos, expressing in different ways. And it's all correct. You can't fail. You just express. I've been doing this since 11/11/2025. This particular type of, I was again ignited and excited. I was ignited, excited, and inspired by Courtney and Zero. If you know, you know. If you don't, you can go check out her channel. It used to be the Divinely Aligned channel. I think she changed it just to Courtney Kuros, I think is her name. In November, I was getting the signs up until then, months before that, but it didn't feel in full resonance until November 11th. 2025 to create content for 111 days, something, even if it was 2 minutes long, 1001 on the timer. And it just exploded. As soon as I gave my souls permission, that was like the springboard. And I was creating 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a day. I lose track at this point. Some days it's more, some days it's less, and it's all perfect. I don't really pay my attention. I hit record and I post. I get a title, I put the hashtags, I put the music or whatever, and I just know that Source, the universe, will get the videos where they need to get to, even if it's one person. If it's one person, that one person affects the next person, and that's how we affect millions of people, whether you realize it or not. That's how we wake each other up to get to this critical mass. 1044 was just on the timer. Okay, so this is your message today. Take what resonates, feel into this, maybe save it for later, re-listen to it. There's always nuggets of wisdom in there. I listen to things and the whole video might not resonate, but there are nuggets of information that activate those keywords, those codexes, those phrases that I write down, and they unlock something further within me. And then now I go down a sacred journey and rabbit hole with that information, with keys, like the 3 keys, three keys, 3 codexes, words, activations. And they start unlocking more in me, and my soul gets excited. I'm like, all right, let's play down this path for a little bit. So as always, I hope that there's something in here, nuggets of wisdom, knowledge, remembrance, codes, whatever it is, it's meant for you today. And it's all perfect. All right, from the bottom of my heart, I'll see you soon. Arigato.